What's up, patio tanks? It's just a few days, maybe a day after the female, her eggs hatched. But damn, I got bad news for you guys. Very, very bad news because it's been a long-term goal for me to successfully breed and get some wigglers. But man, before we get into the news, I got me some breeder males. I'm letting this guy go, letting this guy go, I'm letting this guy go. That's if he goes. If he doesn't go, he could stay. I really like this guy. And I'm having a hard time parting ways. If it's not somebody that I know, I probably might not even give him away or sell him. He's been a pain in the butt for the last few months, so he could go. But you know, well, just these three fish, I've grown to attach to them a lot. They're really nice and beautiful fish. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I'm letting go big, beautiful fishes like this, and especially him, because I have groomed him from ugly looking trash fish into this beautiful looking fish. Any day now, these two right here, sorry for the glare, any day now these two are gonna lay because her tube is out. She got beat up right there, if you guys could tell. She got beat up by the male showed her what's up, and she finally submit, so everything's all cool. And he's doing fabulous. Moved him in here. He's a really feisty little guy, so we'll see. Most likely gonna be parting ways with him. Need to let him go soon because I do have a really nice, beautiful guy coming in. This guy's really nice too, don't get me wrong, and he's always fabulous. But I do have these two new breeders in. He is what they call overseas in Thailand a Sensu or a Kinku hybrid, but in my opinion, he's just a Kamalao or KML breeder. He's a proven male. He's really gentle with the female, and the female is well, when I first introduced him, she was really comfortable with him and she colored up, but I guess with his size and mass, she kind of got scared and is kind of quite uncomfortable. But I'm just gonna let them be. I need to cover up this side over here so it doesn't see this fish over here. And I also have this F4 male breeder in as well too. He's roughly around 4 to 5 inches, so he's not my kind of fish for as far as grooming. He's more of a breeder type, so I'm gonna be keeping him for a little bit, see how he does. And this SRD, man, I really enjoy a SRD that looks like this guy because he looks different from a lot of other SRD. Just really sucks that he's not furrow, but you know what, I might just be keeping him around for fun, who knows. Yeah, so these are my two new breeder fish. I do have a new female that I'm gonna be getting soon from Rusty. Hopefully, I know homie moved, but hopefully he hasn't sold it yet. I told him that I'm gonna grab it soon whenever I can, but we shall see, because that's a really pearly, not really pearly, but that's a beautiful red with a good amount of pearls on it. And if I do plan to breed, I'm gonna mix it with him and it's gonna look fabulous. And that's gonna be about it, because I'm gonna be breeding this pair, one female for him. And the sad news, this is my other pair. So as you guys can see, I put this guy back in here. His coat got busted a little bit, but that's okay, I'll come back. Well, this morning when I woke up and I fed everybody, I turned off the lights for her. Maybe she got a little too hungry and she ate all the babies, and that was very upsetting for me because I should have pulled her out. You know, something in me was like, you know, I should have pulled her out, and like at the same time of the dad, but at the same time I had a lot of pebbles, these little stones or little rocks that could have trapped him, and I was worried about that. So I left the female in there, talking with a lot of other guys overseas, and they're like, you know, just leave the female, because what if the baby got trapped, or maybe the babies might get trapped and they're not able to swim yet, and fungi might grab a hold of them and they might, you know, just die off. Either way, the setup was pretty bad. I wasn't expecting the stones to be a big factor due to breeding, because I breed guppies, I breed betas and substrates and stones, but they were okay, you know. They're a great parent. Maybe she wasn't a great parent, but it just sucks that it so happens that she didn't take care of the babies like how I expected. All the babies were gone. I was moving around the pebbles to see if they were around, but I didn't see nothing. I just saw a bunch of dead eggs floating around and a bunch of poop. So I did a big water change, and I tossed them back in here so they'll you know, get used to each other again, and but maybe in 2 to 3 weeks they start breeding again, because the last time she laid was in, you know, close to Christmas, 2023 Christmas. So been a long while until she laid eggs. Oh no, I lied. At the end of January she laid one time with him when I recently got him in. It's okay if his coat gets messed up. He's not a showfish. He's just a breeding fish, and very beautiful. I just hoped that this batch right here would have turned great, you know. But from experience, from a lot of breeder experience, when a pair like this, when it's their first time breeding, they always get rid of the babies, you know. They never keep any of the babies because quality is low. I know I had probably, I want to say roughly around 50 to 60 that was swimming around, maybe even less. So I'm gonna wait on the second one. Whichever pair that is paired up and they are good together, I'm gonna keep them together like that. I'm not gonna, you know, mix and match, and I'm just gonna move from there. Maybe the babies, I will mix and match the babies and pair those babies up instead of mixing matching couples, because I feel like, you know, if they're good, why not just continue that, you know? I hate having to pair up couples, and it's hard to pair up couples. If you guys are breeders out there, you guys would definitely know what I'm talking about. And it's a headache because, you know, females don't like males, and they will never lay egg unless they're in a confined and comfortable spot. With that being said, I'm not in a rush to sell any of my fish anymore. Maybe him and this small red guy right here, because, you know, I'm gonna be waiting on another group coming in. So well, I mean, this up here is looking, you know, if they're proven, they're proven. But if not, I'm gonna wait for another batch to come in. But yeah, I do have one more fish coming in. I'm gonna be trying to groom that fish. I might set it up inside the house. If not, we will see, because I don't want to be splitting tank. I'm already splitting this one, and this is a 20 gallon. I have 2 big fish in here and I have 2 small fish in this 55. It'll be more appropriate if I put the 55, the 2 big fish in here and the 2 small fish over there. Is that gill curl? Oh man, that's a little bit of gill curl. I don't want that I don't want that in my fish. I want all perfect, no defect. I mean, the only defect this guy has is an underbite, which is fixable for fish. But with gill curls, if that's genetics, that might be a little bit of an issue. But I'm gonna take my chances, because you know what? Why not? It's gonna be my first time breeding for a successful one. gonna try all experiment that I can. I've got all the things I need with me now. So, well, except for one female. Look. See, those are signs of, you know, they're getting ready to breed and lay eggs and do all these stuff. When a female is really dark like that and they're swimming around, cleaning up, and they're both playing on top of the plate, these are early signs of breeding. Just a little bit to show you guys when I catch them in the action. Sorry for the glare in the back, but you guys can't really see. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing Flowerhorn breed, then the female will lay eggs coming out of her tube, and the guy or the male will hover over it and kind of a little twitch on it, and he'll do his thing. But what some news. I'm just gonna hope they do their thing down there. And that is it for patio things. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Update you guys on how my breeding go, especially this pair, and how this one goes, because she seems to be pretty afraid of him right now. So catch you guys in the next video. Deuce.